before we start with anything, I want to know the members are Ricardo, aka Ricky, Ashley, and Jordan. And is there a silent partner? Because I know when I was researching, there's a silent partner.
Yeah, there's a
Yes,
silent
indeed.
partner. His name's Dominique. He attends our events and stuff like that, but he doesn't do any content creation, if I could say that. But he is a silent partner. Yeah.
Why a silent partner? Just curiosity, because I'm a very curious person.
Honestly, this dates back to our in one city parking lot days, pretty much.
Yeah, we initially started as a group of oaks that just enjoyed taking photos of cars and stuff. But we say silent partner, right? But he just doesn't do any content creation.
Mm.
So that's why you don't see him in most of our videos and stuff like that, because he's not creating any content. He's still part of the group. It was just a friend group initially, and it just turned into what it is now.
Okay, so now also get into how it all came together.
What do you think, Ashley? How did it come about?
Well, to be fair, it all started with a cell phone and a old Nikon camera, and I think maybe we can start with how that came about. Because
What really?
you had the camera initially.
Yeah, my sister had a Nikon camera back in the day that I started taking photos with. And then Ashley would film on, I don't know what phone you had at that point, an LG, I think?
Yeah, it was an LG, old school LG G5, I think it was.
Something like that.
Yeah.
We just started filming random stuff. We all had interest in cars, which is initially why we started hanging out. And then from there, we just kept filming, kept taking photos. It was majority photos, I think, initially.
Mm.
And Ashley was big into videos, so then from there, it just kind of stemmed. He's been our leader for the most part. He's taught us everything we know as far as video work. He's taught me everything I know. And
vice versa, of course. We learn from each other.
yeah.
Okay. And also the name.
I'll be honest with you, we're not proud of the name. We
Oh,
literally had Japanese cars and German cars at the time. So we're like, Germanese. And we said, look, we can change the name at a later point if we ever want to. But for now, let's just put something out. And now the name's kind of stuck. And we're just kind of riding with it. Initially, like I said, we didn't like it. But people seem to like it now. And we don't mind it. So we're just keeping it.
Yeah, I guess it's also a little bit unique, so it's not a common thing you hear. Although if you do search Germanese, you're going to see a lot of German things. So.
But so you're not planning to change it at all?
If we rebrand, I think we would shoot ourselves in the foot.
I think, it works. There's no need to change it at this point.
Okay. And it was established 2017? Because if I go back on the IG, then it says the first peak was like the 5th of December.
Yeah, so 2017 was
Yeah,
when
it
we
was
started.
more or less India. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. And then, did you ever plan on like having this group, or just did you decide like, okay, cool, let's make one?
When you say group, do you mean like content creation group or just like the page itself?
The content creation, because you could have gone individual.
Yeah, true. I think we would just look about, like I said, we all enjoyed creating content together, and it was just fun, and we would always hang out together. So it just turned into a thing that we all decided, look, we can do this together, and we all enjoy each other's company. So I think that's mainly why.
Okay. Now run through again. I mean, because who does what?
Uncle Ash, you got this. Bro. Who does what?
Well, in all fairness, we kind of spread everything evenly. Obviously, in the beginning, it was Ricky on photos, me on video. But that's purely because we didn't have a foundation yet.
Yeah.
But as time passed, we kind of spread into both aspects equally. Ricky did photos and videos, I did photos and videos, and based on our equipment, we'd specialize more in one side or the other. But we are both currently on the same setup, so we do both. I mean, I prefer videos, so I don't do photos often. or at all. Just wait for that to pass.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I don't really do the photos at all in more recent times.
I will
Sometimes,
add, he's very good at photography. He should definitely take more pictures.
But yeah, the interest for me is mostly in the video aspect, but that's because I have interests in other developments of videography and editing.
And you
Mostly on the
can
editing
you
side.
can dive in that as well. We out here. We're
I
chilling.
could be here forever. But yeah, no, I've always been interested in visual effects, CGI, and that's mainly why I'm more focused on video and the editing side of it. Don't get me wrong, I do like being behind the camera, but when I studied, my idea wasn't to be behind the camera. It was to be behind the computer, making things that look cool from other people's footage. But I think when we started capturing, what started off as automotive vehicles, I think we just enjoyed the overall concept of it. So we would do everything equally, I guess. And then, yeah, Ricky's also quite into the design, and I think that plays a very important role within content creation. A lot of people don't pay attention to it, but the fact that we can branch off into different directions. Ricky does a lot of the photos and the design aspects, plus the video, which is very beneficial. And I like to do a lot of the visual effects, motion graphics, compositing, and then editing, plus also videography. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with this, but yeah, I don't know.
No, you were diving into more like who does what and what you do.
Yeah, one of our members, Jordan, he's the one who's based up in the UK at the moment.
I saw, there was like photos.
Yeah, he's currently playing hockey professionally up there, so props to him. He does mainly photography, also like Ashley mentioned. So we kind of set ourselves up in a way that like we obviously want to create the best content that we could, and for a good portion of time I was doing majority of the photos while he was doing the videos because of the quality of his camera, and it could shoot in 4K. I wasn't too happy with my camera only doing 1080p, and like if we're going to produce content, we want to produce the best quality we can.
Let's put this out there that when Ricky got his Canon, definitely shot better than the Canon I had at the time.
Yeah, we've definitely moved up in gear.
Yeah.
But I think the main thing is we just try to play to each other's strengths and do what we can.